Hi everyone, and welcome to Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. My name is Adam. I'm the Minister of Faith Development, and I want to talk with Pam today about her faith. Hi Pam, how are you?
Hi Adam, I'm very well, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask Pam questions. The first question is, what was church like for you growing up?
And it was sort of something that we had to do. Well, I grew up in Fairfield, Connecticut at the First Congregational, which was a lovely place and a beautiful old building, and it must have been bombed once, you know, it was one of those, it was stone, it was gorgeous. So I have two brothers and two sisters, and, you know, we were all pretty much like most kids, sort of dragged there. But my mother had a great amount of faith, and my father was mostly interested in social justice. So we went to that church all while I was growing up. However, when I was in second grade, and I've told this story before, I don't know if you've heard it, but when I was in second grade, I was in Sunday school, and we had to draw a picture of who God was, and I remember, I can see it clearly, it was a tree. I drew a tree and a monkey in it, and, you know, some turtles and, you know, other creatures, and this particular teacher said, well, that was wrong, and made me go sit in the hall.
Pam.
I mean, it was
Little second grade Pam, I feel so bad for
1962 or
you.
something, you know, but,
Yeah.
you know, everybody else drew an old man in the clouds.
Boring.
But, well,
I think
how
that's
am I going to relate to it,
right?
besides boring?
Yes.
And then after that, we really weren't forced to go to church that much, which was good.
Yeah, that is good.
So, you know, I liked church. I could tell that my parents were a bit, you know, I mean, they weren't conflicted, but I knew that it meant something different to my father than to my mother, I guess. But,
And what did it mean to your father, do you think?
you know, I'm not sure. He had well, at that time, I don't know what it meant. Later in life, I think, he was a very, very intelligent person, and he was a scientist and an engineer, and, you know, I think he had a pretty clear idea of what he thought the unseen creative force behind evolution was, but I think he, you know, he couldn't take in the myths, you know, which, you know, the Congregational Church was never rigid about, even back then, but, you know, I had a hard time with some of that.
The miracles and
Right.
those, yeah.
Yeah.
So what does faith mean to you today?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a tough one.
Do you want to tell me what it means?
I didn't know.
I would like to know.
Well, I think one of the great things about our church in particular is that we always say all people are welcome. Whether you have
Right.
faith or no faith or struggling with faith, it's all here.
Right.
And it's one of the things that I just love, the diversity of our church.
Right.
So,
Me too. Because, excuse me, I remember years ago, I asked Jenny, I said, Jenny, could I go to the Bible study class even though I don't believe in the Bible? And at that year, I don't think I believe in God.
Yeah.
And of course she started laughing and said, well, of course you can come to Bible study.
Yeah.
You know, I have great faith in the goodness and kindness of people, whether that's, you know, the God, quote unquote, in them or not, I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care, almost, you know, because this, you know, I've been through some sort of severe health problems in the last 10 years, and, you know, this church, the people have, I mean, I cannot express the love and care and kindness that I've gotten from these people in the form of hugs, cards, calls, rides to the hospital. Connie, Earl, and Pam just broke into my house last week because I needed them to. I couldn't get out of bed. You know, I mean, that's commitment to someone. You know, everyone thinks Connie Irwin is a nice, sweet senior citizen, which she is, but, you know, she did break into my house, and, you know, the dogs were barking, and it was quite the scene.
I love it. This church loves people so much that we will break into one another's houses in order to show it. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Pam, thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for this time.
You're welcome.
Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you can join us next time when we have another interview with somebody from Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. Until then, grace and peace be with you. Bye-bye.
Amen.